Hey YouTube. Alright, so back with another video. In this one, we're gonna be drawing a Keese from Zelda. So this is what it looks like. It's basically just a bat. And so I'm just gonna point out some of the details. It has yellow eyes, it's got pink ears, two fangs, and then he has these wings which have 3 fingers each. And it has feet, but I don't think we have room to fit the feet. So anyways, I'm just gonna go back to A Sprite. I got my Octorock and Moblin from the other videos. So the Octorock took me like 10 minutes to draw. The Moblin took me maybe like 40. And this one, we're gonna draw the Keese. I think it should take anywhere from like 10 to 20 minutes. And I hope it turns out well, so we'll just get into it. So the first thing I would do is I would just start off with a silhouette, and it's probably going to be just a simple, I'm going to use a simple color for now, such as just like a dark gray. Let's see here. I don't know why the alpha is down. Okay, turn that up and make this darker. I'm probably gonna turn it, just for some extra color, I'm probably just gonna turn it purple. I'm probably gonna draw them like this big. All right, so I'm just gonna start off drawing, oops, I got the grid on. I'm just gonna start off drawing the head, and I'm gonna try to draw it to scale with these other creatures, maybe like that big. Give it some eyes. And then we'll just give it some wings. Let me get this preview set up here. Okay, so it looks like the wings are a little too big. Let me give it some ears. It's actually pink ears, but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm just gonna draw the general silhouette for it. And then give it some teeth. So I think something like that looks like a good silhouette to start off. And technically it does have a body. I'm not sure if I'm gonna draw the body, but we'll see. We'll see what we want to do. All right. Now I'm gonna pick a brighter shade, which I'm going to lean. I'm not sure which way I'm gonna lean it. I think this is a good color. Alright, so if you look at a lot of my sprites, my character sprites and creature sprites, you might notice that I tend to highlight the eyebrows a lot. So I'll turn up the value, turn this a little towards yellow. There's actually a hue shifting tutorial by this YouTuber known as Brandon James Greer, and I'd say if you want to get into, you want to start learning how to pick better colors, then you should probably check that video out. But basically if you're shading and then you're going brighter, your color is gonna lean towards yellow, and the saturation decreases. And then for the opposite, if you're going towards your shadow colors, it's gonna be it's gonna get closer to purple, and then the saturation increases. So that's the basic idea of hue shifting. All right, and I'm probably gonna do that big eye, small eye thing I always do with my creatures. So the eye like closer to the camera, I make it bigger, and then the other one I make it smaller. And it does have a nose, which I may or may not add. I think we can do that. Just give it a dot or something like that, maybe. I don't think at this resolution, I don't know if I want to make it too detailed. I'll start by highlighting these wings, and we can give it some talons by the thumb. And then inside the wing, it's actually a little whiter. So it's white in here, but then it has these wing fingers, which divide it up. Sometimes I think it's better to not use an outline for certain details, because it will make certain details look too thick sometimes. So sometimes I don't use them. Like see how this arm here is way too thick, because I try to use this sort of outline here. That's kind of a problem, so sometimes I would just avoid I think like the thickness takes priority. You want to make sure the thickness isn't too much. It has 3 fingers for the wings, but maybe 2 is better, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna get rid of this talon for now. It's kind of distracting when I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna try to draw this. Alright, so finally I finished the sprite. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, that was, for a little tiny creature sprite, that was probably the hardest sprite I ever drew. But yes, I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. It just took me like a whole hour. What was hard was the wings overall. I did actually make that sprite a little bit bigger just so I can fit in more details. But yeah, I think what helped me overall was allowing myself to use a bit more colors. But yeah, so that's the sprite. Anyways, I hope you liked it. I will try to continue doing more Zelda creatures in the future. Maybe I'll do a Stalfos and the Zolfos, and then after that, I'll probably just draw more Moblins and stuff like that. So anyways, thanks for watching the video.